How's it going, everyone? Zabby here, and today we're back with another episode of the Seattle Mariners Out of Park Baseball 21 series. Just want to let you guys know, if you guys are into MLB The Show 20, make sure to check out my Twitch down below. The link is down there for you guys. Also, hit that like button and that subscribe button. You guys have been showing some absolute amazing support, and I really appreciate it. But let's jump back into the series. We are at the start of the 2021 season. Let's take a look at our owner goals. He wants us to stay close to an even record. Here is the top prospect list. I see Roger Perez on there. I see Jared Kelenic on there. Perfect. We will go to just the top report. So we have the best minor league system in the MLB. Jared Kelenic is 3rd. Perez is 10th. Rodriguez is 16th. Gonzalez is 18th. And Dominguez is 33rd. We are actually really far ahead, too, of the Tampa Bay Rays. So I'm extremely happy with the way the youth movement is going on here in Seattle. I want to let you guys know of something that happened. Roberto Osuna came back and out for 6 months again. So yeah, that kind of sucks. And we are obviously going to forget what happened with Trevor Bauer in the last episode. We will just pretend that he never left. Other than that, we are pretty much ready to go here. I have our lineup set. I have an extra bullpen arm right now, but I figured we can adjust this as we need to. I was thinking of maybe taking Nestor Cortez out of the rotation, and maybe throwing in someone with more stamina. Alec Mills has good stamina. Who else was it? Was it Eric Swanson? No, Justice Sheffield. This guy's got pretty good stamina, so I was thinking of maybe doing that. But we will see as we go along what happens if we want to do that. It just seems to me more like Justice Sheffield would be better than Cortez, but we'll give him a shot and see what happens. Our lineup for this year, we're going to be starting off with Malik Smith, Jake Fraley in right field. Jared Kelenic is making his major league debut in center. He looks to be okay, should be all right. Chad Long Jr. starting at second base. Evan White starting at first base. Tristan Gary, our Rule 5 pick, is going to be starting as a DH. Nick Senzel starting at third. JP Crawford at shortstop. And Cal Raleigh is our catcher. And we also have Jason Castro on the bench. There's Kyle Lewis and Travis Shaw there for more bench bats there. Other than that, let's get the season underway. We're only going to go to the draft in this one because I want to take this a little bit slower the first few years with Seattle, because we're going to have to do a lot of monitoring. The draft is going to be tough. We have to make sure we nail everything, because these rebuilding teams, we got to do it properly, man. We can't screw it up. Player development update. Travis Shaw got a little bit worse. Jared Kelenic got better in quite a few aspects there. But I won't look through all that, because usually that stuff changes throughout the year so quickly that it really doesn't even matter. Rusney Castillo. Okay, good. I thought he was going to refuse to be demoted, and I was going to get very angry. We are sitting at 5-5 to start the year. Setback for Gary Sanchez. Let's go ahead and change this just to our entire organization, just to make it a little bit easier. Keep track of everything as we go along here. Beat San Antonio. Nice. We're 8-8, 9-8. So as long as we're around 500, I'll be pretty happy. So Nestor Cortez is out. He actually was pitching great too. That sucks. Throw him on the 15-day there. Let's call up Bummer. See if it puts Sheffield in there. Actually putting Alec Mills. So I'm going to go ahead and put Sheffield in here. I think he's probably the better bet for... I mean, he hasn't done great as a reliever. I think he's probably a better bet as a starter. So let's just go ahead, put him there. We'll wait until Cortez is back, and then we will use him. Malik Smith leading in stolen bases. What else is new? Jared Kelenic is out with dead arm. That fucking sucks. Do you have anyone who can take over for him on the team? Someone can play center there. Someone will be able to. Always call up this handy guy, but he's not very good either. So let's just call up a third baseman. We will let our manager deal with it. We're sitting at 11-17. Marco Gonzalez out 2 weeks. We're getting some injuries now. We will call up Gilbert. All right, let's keep heading towards the draft here. Not a great start to the year. Pretty mediocre. Well, below average in all honesty. But Rome wasn't built in a day. It's going to take us a little bit longer than one season to basically turn this entire team around. More player development updates. If you guys want to take a look at this. Again, from Jason Castro. You're very upset about your role on the team. Well, you're batting 208. So, yeah. Calm down. Okay? Thanks, Jason Castro. You were brought here to be a backup. Uncertain return date for Nestor Cortez. That is unfortunate. Jared Kellynick is back. Perfect. We desperately needed that. We will send down this Jake Shiner dude. Promote to AAA. Kellynick is back in the lineup. Perfect. You're sitting at 16 on 23. Jake Fraley is now injured. He's only day-to-day, so I'll just leave him. Don't have to play him. Marco Gonzalez is back. Perfect. Ooh, our roster's full. Who do we... Let's take a look at who we should send down here. Pitching stats. We were already on it. Spencer Howard's having a rough go. 4.53 ERA. Sheffield's having a really rough go. I'm going to send him down. And then we're going to bring back Marco Gonzalez. Keep heading up towards the draft here. And Nestor Cortez is back as well. That's perfect. Let's send down... Logan Gilbert's been pretty good, though, man. Maybe we'll send Spencer Howard back down. He's been a negative WAR player. We don't really need him right now. We'll put Cortez back in the lineup. He was good before he got hurt. JP Crawford, 1 to 2 weeks of back spasms. Ed Long, 3 weeks. All right, so we're getting some big-time injuries now. We're going to have to call up a few different bats here. Let's call up this Hannah guy. Not very good, but hey, got to do what you got to do. Just need some extra bats. Personal message. JP's unclear, or his recovery's unclear. 20 and 27. Not the greatest year. Could be worse, I mean. Could be worse. Our closer, Taylor, is out. I'm on the 15-day IL. And call up Ryan Hendricks. 22 and 29. I just hope some of our young guys have good years just so they grow, and then we can build on it next year. We can maybe go for a big name free agent, fill a position of need, something like that. Shed Long. Dude, why is everyone getting so fucked up? What is happening? 27 and 32. We're actually edging our way back to 500. If we can stay around 500 with this really young team, I'll be pretty happy with that, in all honesty. Jared Kellynick is going off too, by the way, which is very helpful. If he can turn out to be half decent, we're going to be... Is he ready to go? Day to day, so he's pretty much ready to go. So we'll send this guy back down. Throw both of them, and then who did we call up? We called up Ryan Hendricks. There we go. Oh, he's not eligible yet. Okay, that's fine. We'll just go a few days without a closer. Dude, Kellynick's out 5 to 6 weeks. This game, man. Batting 337 with a 420 on base. And he's hurt. I just feel like no matter what I do, the team just gets hurt too much. I might turn injuries down a tad, because this was a problem we had in Out of Park 21. And it's already becoming a problem now. I really don't want it to be. So who is hurt? Let's check out our injured list. So Osuna hasn't played. Our closer's going to be coming back soon. He's been okay. He's projected to be a Polished War player. Not by a lot, though. So maybe someone we should trade. And then Kellynick's been an absolute beast. His rookie season, he is just dominating, on pace for 26 home runs. He has a 337 average, of 420 on base. He's projected to get 6.8 WAR in his rookie year. So he's been an absolute stud. Let's go to our player list here. We'll go batting stats. We'll sort by average, I guess. Well, actually, let's just sort by on base. Kyle Lewis, Nick Senzel. So maybe we should be trading Jake Fraley. Let's go ahead and just trade him. He's obviously not as good as Kyle Lewis. Kyle Lewis has been doing much better. So let's go and trade Jake Fraley here. We're just gonna shop him around. Whatever we can get for him, we're gonna make a little change here in the middle of the season. Don't need Puig. Looking for not someone who's old. Edwin Diaz. John Reed Foley. Zach Brown, no. Jordan Montgomery, no. Alright, maybe we will just hold on to him. I don't want any of these guys. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna skip that. We're not gonna actually get rid of him. We'll just set Kyle Lewis as the right fielder, just to make sure he's playing. There's slugging. Oh, go back to all batters. There's slugging, ISO, OPS, OPS plus, and there's WAR. Cal Raleigh is a 1.3 WAR player, absolute beast. Remember, Kalinick is hurt. Senzel's been okay. Hasn't been outstanding, but he's been okay. Evan White's having a down year compared to last year. He was a little bit better last year, but we'll see. It's still early, so he's got time to turn it around. Shed Long, I mean, he's been hurt a little bit. JP Crawford's having a weaker season. We still got some holes to fill out, guys. Pitching stats. Let's check these out. There's ERA. David Bednar. So a good acquisition for us is David Bednar. Cortez is having a great season, too. He's only pitched 48 innings, though. There is WHIP. Home runs per 9. Walks per 9. Ks per 9. Strikeouts based on balls. ERA plus. Fielding independent pitching. And there's WAR. So Trevor Bauer's been okay for us. Not amazing. Griffin Canning has actually been our best pitcher from WAR. But still not too shabby. I can actually handle this rotation. It's not too bad. Anyways, let's get into the draft. So we are picking 5th overall. We have a chance to add another impact player to our lineup. We could also draft a pitcher, but looks like the best pitcher there doesn't want to actually sign. Be extremely hard to sign him. I don't know about this crop. This crop's not looking too good. Tim Borden, 21. Extremely hard. All these 18-year-olds are hard. Braden Bishop looks like probably the best bet, but I don't really know if I want him. Christian Franklin. This is actually a little bit nutty, but there's really not. Third base, shortstop, catcher. What is his recommendation? His recommendation is Ian Moeller. Even though he doesn't want to sign. We can try it. We're going to meet his demand. So there we go. We drafted him. We're going to go ahead and meet his demand. I'm just curious to see what Dean... Where's this Dean guy? Who is this guy? Starting pitcher? Oh, that's why. Still don't even see him up here. Let's look at Carl Hartman. We're going to go with this Carl Hartman guy. Oops, almost drafted the wrong guy. Dropped another pitcher there. Shortstop, Daniel Corona Jr. We'll give him a shot as well, even though he probably doesn't want to sign. Remember, we get compensation picks if it's early enough. So even if these first-round guys don't sign, it's not the complete end of the world. We're going to go ahead and get a compensation pick, and then we'll just use it next year. But, I mean, it kind of would suck if they don't sign. But there's not much we can do. All right, I'm going to auto-draft the rest of the draft, guys, just because the late rounds are usually crapshoots anyways. Let's take a quick look here. We do have a pending offer for Ian Moeller. And this guy looks absolutely outstanding. If we can get him to sign, we'll be very, very lucky. Carl Hartman, we're going to meet demand on. Daniel Corona, we want that guy, I'll just probably go ahead and sign, actually. A lot of these guys aren't that good. Let's go grab these first three. Well, meet demand, and meet demand. Perfect. All right, so there's our second draft pick, or our second first round draft pick as GM of the Seattle Mariners. He looks like he's going to be good. Hopefully he signs. If he does, I think we're pretty set at catcher. We already have a decent young catcher, but that just is going to help us in the long term. Hopefully the injury bug cools off and Kelly Nick comes back absolutely dominating like he is now. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Make sure to check out the description, the links to my social media platforms and Discord where you can come hang out. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a video. And also comment down below and I'll try to respond as best as I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.